What's up, guys? Today I'm coming to you with an informative video, and it's gonna be really something that you can apply to your life right now. We're gonna try to keep things really simple, but they're gonna be really effective, okay? It's 5 things that you can do in your life right now to improve your overall fitness and your overall health, okay? So we're gonna get started. Number 1 is going to be to move more, okay? I'm not talking about picking up a fancy workout program or trying to do jump all in into this crazy bodybuilding program. I'm saying to simply just move more. Especially coming out of quarantine, when I'm filming this and, pretty much working out 4 or 5 days a week in a gym and then transitioning to doing complete at-home workouts, which I used to absolutely hate at-home workouts, but I've learned to fall in love with them because I've had to adapt. I walk, try to walk. Something as simple, I have hair on me. Something as simple as just going out, trying to shoot for a walk. I've been doing 30-minute walks just around my neighborhood. There's a couple little hills. I put on my Fitbit. I walk around parking lots. I make laps. I put on a good podcast and I walk. So try to get your steps in. That's going to get your heart rate up. That's going to get you moving. That's going to get you stretched. You don't have to run if you don't want to. You don't have to do crazy HIIT workouts. Just try to find a way to move. After that, working out. So you want to do workouts. Again, you don't have to do a full hour workout. Start small. You don't have to overwhelm yourself. Even if it's a 5-10 minute workout, start there. Do it for a little bit. Add on more time as you go. I actually talk about this on my blog. I did write a post not too long ago. It's called Fitness Snacks. They did a study on that where it's basically short bursts of workouts, and it's supposed to actually improve your overall health. It's very similar to doing normal workouts. So if you want to learn more about that, I'd say take a look at that on my blog. It's called Fitness Snacks. So you can search that in the search bar, but it's at fithappysoul.com. But that's a really great way too. So start small with that. Second thing is going to be your sleep hygiene. I know this is a huge one, but it really is a big factor. If you're not getting quality sleep, the rest of your day pretty much goes to crap. You're lagging, you don't have your full energy, and your hormones aren't regulated properly. So everything's just gonna feel off. Best thing with sleep hygiene is you want to try to find your sweet spot of 7 to 9 hours. You got to find out what works best for you. I'm on the more sleep side. I always have been. I'm more in the 9 to 11 hour range if I let myself sleep. So I tend to wake up a little bit later in the day, 9 or 10 a.m. And some people prefer the less sleep, 7 hours. Like my husband, he likes the 7 to 8 hours. So do what works best for you, but make sure it's consistent. Also, when you go to bed, try to get into bed at midnight or earlier. With quarantine and me being able to be home more, I was staying up later and later. I used to go to bed at 9 or 10. I felt like an old woman. But I was going to bed at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And I was I'm not feeling so great. So I cut it back to about midnight. Midnight's my cutoff point. And I wake up at 9. So that's my 9 hours. But I feel a lot better, especially since it's been consistent now. So midnight or before, that's a great option to try to get your bedtime to start. Okay, so that's what I would have to say the main tips for sleep hygiene for you. Third thing is going to be drinking water. Okay, this seems a little obvious, and I know everybody always tells you to drink water, but these are the things that are going to make a big change. A lot of these points are going to seem obvious, but the big basics, that's what's going to make a difference, okay? Focusing on those boring menial tasks, those are the things you need to do to get your fitness where it needs to be, okay? So drinking water, simple. You want to, drinking water, you want to drink probably at least 64 to 72 ounces a day, okay? I'm going to show you my hydro jug. This bad boy holds 73 ounces. It has a straw. I love it. A little handle here. There's a little pocket for my phone. If anybody knows me, they know I'm obsessed with water bottles. I have blender bottles. I've tried different kinds of jugs with the little twisty top. That broke for me. I do different shapes of blender bottles. I've used normal water bottles. I have stainless steel flasks. I've had like probably 50 water bottles, okay, in my lifetime. And I would like some for one reason or another, but then I'd find something about it that I hate, and if I find something that I don't like about it, I don't want to use it. This I splurged on. I mean, they're like 20 bucks, so it's a little bit more expensive than what you would think, but it's cheaper than like a Hydro Flask, okay? But I love it, okay? It's the straw, it's how all the water is right there. I only have to fill it up twice max to get like my daily water intake, and they're cute. They're cute, and they're not too bulky. This is my water bottle. This is the longest I've ever stayed with a water bottle. It's amazing. I'm so happy about it. But, and they're always coming out with new colors and stuff, so I love it. So try to find something that works for you. There's plenty of different water bottles. There's even knockoffs on Amazon. Whatever is going to get you to drink more water. Like I said, I have to have it all in front of me or I won't drink it. If you give me those little 20-ounce water bottles, I'll chug one and then I'll forget to refill it, or I won't want to refill it, or I'll lose track of how many I drank. So do what's going to work best for you in that aspect. If you like ice cold water, you know, go with the stainless steel. I love putting a ton of ice in mine, and it just makes it more enjoyable. Some people, you can even flavor your water. Put a little bit of Mio in there. I like True Lemon packets. They're basically just like crystallized lemon, and it's like maybe 1 or 2 grams of sugar, 10 calories, I think. But if you don't like the taste of plain water, do that, or throw in some fruit. So there's a ton of different options you can do to make it more appealing for you. Also, when you drink water, you're gonna feel more energized. If you're lagging or you feel even hungry, try drinking a little bit of water first, wait 20 minutes, see how you feel. If you're still hungry, you probably need to eat. And if you're still tired, you probably need to work on your sleep hygiene, like step number 2, okay? And really, that's all I have about the water. I don't know why I'm like mentally struggling with the water one, but that's okay. Number 4, okay, we're gonna go into stretching. I love stretching. I'm gonna give you a shameless promo on that. On this YouTube channel, I do have a stretching video. It's a 20-minute full body stretch. These are the stretches that I would go through when I taught in-person training at my gym, and everybody loved it. I would tweak it a little bit here and there, but like we pretty much stick to the same stretching routine for 2-3 years. It covers everything, covers full body, and everybody's loved it. Everybody's seen progress with their flexibility. So I'd recommend watching that if you're interested in doing that. But basically with stretching, there's like a fine line. There's some studies that say you can do it too much, and there's some studies that say you can do it not enough. So my recommendation is to try to do it a couple times a week. Unless you're like a serious athlete, you don't really need to be worrying about going into all the basics. You're trying to start a habit here, so try to just start slow. You know, pick it up 1 or 2 times a week, right after a workout when you're feeling extra sore. Just slowly kind of add it in. And I think if you're averaging like 2 to 4 times a week of stretching, you're gonna see some good results. But you know, do what feels best for your body. With stretching too, it really does, like I was saying, help with that flexibility, helps with stiffness, any aches or pains. You probably won't notice how tight you are until you actually start stretching. A lot of us have desk jobs or jobs where we're just not moving around. A lot of us are working from home now with the quarantine. So, you know, you get really stiff. I even noticed that with my movement going down. When I do a workout or when I stretch, it's just like my body needs it. Because at my last job, I was a trainer in person. So I was working for 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day, plus my workouts. I was constantly moving. So my body wasn't used to just the going immobile, okay? And it also gets your blood pumping, your blood flowing, so it gives you some energy, and it just makes you feel good at the end. So stretching is a really good habit to get used to, and it's gonna really improve your overall health and well-being in general, okay? Last thing I wanted to show you. Number 5, it's going to be in the nutrition side of things, and it's gonna be really simple. It's just to pick one habit to focus on right now with your diet, okay? It can be really easy to kind of go all in, like trying the keto diet and eliminating a whole food group, and that's a big trend right now. But you have to realize keto can work for some people on a medical aspect, and it may work for you short term, but I know a lot of people who they either get the keto flu, something happens medically that's not right for their body and it's dangerous to be on keto, or they'll lose all this weight and they don't want to keep up with it anymore. They want their carbs and then they gain it all back and then some. So scientifically it works, but is it sustainable? not really. If you have to eliminate a food group, it's probably not sustainable. So that's why it's good to kind of start slow. And I always encourage you to kind of add in something versus trying to take away. So whether it be, do you want to add in more protein to your diet? You know, eat the same that you're doing right now, but maybe add in a protein shake, or add in an extra serving of chicken, or get more meat into there. There's tons of ways that you can do it. I like Kodiak pancakes. They have protein in them, so maybe try for Kodiak pancakes as your breakfast. It's a way to add in more protein. I think they have like 15 grams of protein. It's a little bit more if you add in like milk or eggs, and it's only like 190 calories for a serving. You get like two to three good sized pancakes, so, and they taste really good. So that's something you could try out. Maybe you want to add in more veggies to your meals. Add in a serving of veggies at dinner time or with lunch. You know, get a little bit of carrots or roasted vegetables. They are amazing, okay? Like roasted zucchini, roasted eggplant, asparagus, green beans, sweet potatoes, normal potatoes. There's so many ways you can do it. Literally just pour a little bit of olive oil on, throw on a ton of seasonings, bake it in the oven, usually like 400 degrees for like 20 to 40 minutes depending on the vegetable, till it's soft and crispy, and oh my god, they taste good every single time, and you get a good serving of veggies. So that's a good way to add in veggies. And then a big one for a lot of people is soda. Soda is like a ton of empty calories, and I love my 0 calorie drinks. Okay, I love the taste. If it's carbonated, that's even better, but like, let's say you drink soda every day. You can make that transition to the diet option, because they have diet and everything nowadays. And then maybe just cut it down to the frequency that you drink that diet. If it be, you know, 1 time a week, 2 times a week, I love my Diet Coke, okay? I use it as a little treat to myself. I drink it, it depends. Sometimes I'll drink it 3 or 4 times a week. Sometimes I'll drink it once or twice a week. But it keeps me happy, and it's 0 calories, 0 everything, you know? It's like kind of like my treat to myself. I use aminos. They're flavored. They taste really good, but they also help get my aminos, because if I'm not eating enough protein, they're good to add in the aminos. I know there's a lot of conflicting studies, but with quarantine again, it's hard to like get into that good routine, so aminos have been helping me out. Plus they have a little bit of caffeine. Occasional Monster energy drink here and there. And yeah, that's pretty much what I do for 0 cal. I'll do other like 0 cal options here and there, but I just love my little sweet drinks. So that's something that you can do too. So try to pick one habit to focus on. So in review of all 5 things, first thing is going to be move more. Go for a walk, get your steps in, take the steps, park farther away, do a little 5-10 minute workout. Just move more. 2, get your sleep hygiene under control. Remember, shoot for that 7 to 9 hours, get in bed before midnight. Consistent schedule. 3, drink more water. Get yourself a hydro jug or something like it. Something that's gonna make you drink more water. Set a timer on your phone, whatever, and just chug some water. 4, stretch. Okay, we wanna stretch more. Try to get in the habit. Do it 1 time a week. Keep adding on more. You can pop them into my video. Gives you a full body stretch there. Stretches everything. Makes you feel good. Takes out the aches and pains. And last, number 5, pick one nutrition habit to focus on. Cut out the soda, or switch to diet, add in some more veggies, add in protein, or maybe another thing completely altogether. Look and see what you feel is your biggest nutrition fall. Is it snacking late at night? Taking too big of portions? Eating not enough throughout the day? There's a ton of different habits that you may have, but pick your biggest one and try to focus on that. Okay, but yeah, so those are 5 things that you can do right now to help your health and fitness, and I hope you at least try one of these things, because you will see a big difference no matter which one you choose. And really, all these things working together is what's going to kind of get your overall health and fitness going. It's kind of a series of these small habits working together to bring you overall good health. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. If you did enjoy, please give this video a like down below. You can shoot me a comment, tell me about if you like this, what habits you decided to try. If there's any habits I didn't mention or tips, you can share those below too, but I'd love to talk to you. Until next time, guys, we'll see ya.